Hi, and welcome to the final lesson of TrainSignal's Advanced Services for Server 2012 course. We've made it to the end of another fine course of material. I hope you've been able to gain some useful insights in your administration of Server 2012. We've come quite some distance in a fairly short period of time, so it's worthwhile to take a moment to kind of look at what it is that we accomplished over the course of this course. You are now much better prepared to better secure, better manage, better operate your IT environment thanks to the collection of a variety of technologies that are all fitting together into a larger puzzle. Your organization is more secure thanks to being able to digitally sign the zones of your DNS server. You can deploy digital certificates to be able to secure communications with web servers and with ADFS and ADRMS. Your file permissioning system is enhanced by a new permissioning scheme that relies on claims-based authentication. A lot of those abilities, of course, resting on the strength of the identity management that comes with the combination of Active Directory Domain Services, ADDS. We saw the ability to deploy those both as full domain controllers and in a server core configuration. We saw read-only domain controllers. We saw the ability to extend that authentication architecture out to other organizations with ADFS, Active Directory Federation Services, and to enhance the ability to use identity to shape who has access to what content within our organization with rights management services. We can envision smoother management of a variety of other areas of our IT organization as you prepare to more smoothly manage your IP addressing scheme using IP address management, administering your DHCP and DNS servers. Those DHCP servers themselves will be themselves more smoothly managed thanks to the role of the DHCP failover functionality that you now know how to configure. You'll be able to take these and other services and make them highly available thanks to the use of failover clusters. You'll be able to deploy them in a scalable fashion using network load balancing. And you'll be able to take that entire organization and be able to manage it in a way that's going to be reliable thanks to your ability to backup and restore data via online backup or local backup, creating replicas of your Hyper-V virtual machines in your Hyper-V failover clusters. You are now prepared to begin rolling out sophisticated advanced services to really enhance the quality of your IT organization. But perhaps the job that you're looking for, the one that you want to move up to, requires certification. Let's take a look at what certifications are available from Microsoft for this product family. One of the next logical steps for individuals who've completed this course and the others in the Server 2012 family is to begin preparing for the Windows Server 2012 exams. The logical entry point for the IT professional is this series of 3 exams: installing and configuring Windows Server 2012, administering Server 2012, and Server 2012 Advanced Services. That last one, of course, is mapped to directly by the objectives of this course that you just completed. So if you have not yet taken the 410, the 411 courses, I would definitely recommend doing so. I think those will be a great additional support, not only for the actual practical benefits of being able to apply those technologies in your real-world work, but also in preparation for the exams that will together give you the MCSA credential. Passing each of those 3 individual exams will do it, or you have an alternative. For those of you who may already hold an MCSE credential on the Server 2008 product, one exam will upgrade you to the Server 2012 MCSA. It's a long exam. You're going to get a slice of each of the 3 exams over there off to the left, all in one big exam. Each of the 3 subsections is scored separately, and the failure of any one of those 3 is enough to knock you out of contention for the overall exam. Unfortunately, passing pieces of the 70-417 combo exam does not give you credit for passing the underlying individual exams unless, of course, you pass the entire thing. Then you've effectively passed all 3 underlying exams. If you do really well on the installing and configuring part and the advanced services part but miss the administering part, you don't get credit for having passed 410 and 412. You would still have to take all 3 of them individually or take the entire 417 exam again. So either of those 2 approaches will make you a Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate, MCSA. Microsoft has gone back to the MCSA terminology after using MCITP in the Server 2008 years, but it now means something different. Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate. Having gotten your MCSA, your next logical step would be to pursue MCSE certification. MCSE has a couple of different subspecialties that you can focus on, depending upon whether you're a server administrator or a desktop administrator. Some people have the jobs of managing the back end. You're in the server room, you're configuring DHCP, DNS, certificate services, the back end. Some of you may be desktop specialists. You're in charge of rolling out desktops and visiting users and fixing problems in the client experience. And there are 2 exams to make you an MCSE in either of those 2 different areas. Those who want to be a Microsoft Certified Solutions expert in the server space will take the 70-413 and 414 exams, designing and implementing servers, implementing an advanced server infrastructure. Meanwhile, the desktop specialists will be focusing on implementing a desktop infrastructure and implementing desktop application environments. It's worth remembering that these exams are demanding. It's Microsoft's general expectation that an IT professional will attend a class like this one, then spend a year perhaps practically using these technologies in the real world to get a real world experience in making them work, and then a year later, perhaps, take the exam that corresponds to that technology. Microsoft attempts to build their exams in a way to be able to test real world knowledge of the technology, not just what some might call a book knowledge. So if you're heading in that direction, good luck on your exams. And that brings us to the completion of the Windows Server 2012 Configuring Advanced Services course. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll have a long, successful career administering your servers, riding off into the sunset with your servers in tow, into a bright new future as a server administrator. Thanks for being part of this course, and I look forward to teaching you more in some other course right here at TrainSignal.